Hey guys, wanted to give you a little bit of an update here in front of the stock market turret. One of the things that I do every day, every week, every month at the beginning of each quarter is look for some of what the biggest movers have been directionally, particularly from a sector and group perspective, but also different asset classes. So what I noticed recently, because the reason I'm doing it is because I want to see if there's opportunities for mean reversion moves. So something moves very swiftly and forcefully on any given month or week in one direction, it tends to stall and get a mean reversion move. So there's an easy way of doing this. We've built the market rover tool. I can show you how we do that, but you can do that yourself. Just looking for big movers, you just kind of map it out yourself. How many it's really in percentage points you want to look at, and some of the steepness of the slope. So let me show you guys what I found. What I found here over the past month is, see, we made this very simple, so I don't have to waste a lot of time on this. We made this little market and sector performance tab. So you can see down here it says 1 month change. So on a 1 month change, you can see the biggest mover on the downside, that's the orange line, was energy stocks. And the biggest mover on the upside was utility stocks. So what I'm looking for is the dispersion between this sector and see if there's possible sort of mean reversion, if that makes sense. Now, I already crafted a little chart for you guys over here. And on this chart, I did exactly what I just told you. I plotted the utilities sector, which is blue. That's this blue line, and versus the energy stocks. And you can see, if you look at utilities a little bit more closely, you can see that, and this is, by the way, this is a multi-year chart. So you can see that utilities are definitely overshooting here to the upside on its sort of multi-year chart, and and energy stocks are getting down here to, some pretty good support. So the basic theory here would be to buy energy stocks. You can just buy the XLE ETF and go short utility stocks. And one of the reasons why this is a high probability bet, in my opinion, is because you're not just making a directional bet on one asset at any random point. You're making it at two assets, particularly two sectors, and you're doing it at extremes. You're not doing it on sort of a breakout level or something like that. So the margin of error is going to be a lot less, right? When something moves very swiftly in one direction, there are individual stocks that can keep going, but from a sector perspective, they tend to stall they tend to stall after that. So what this is called in sort of the professional circuit is called a pairs trade. Now you can make this very complex very, very quickly, but what I will do in this kind of a case, I'll simply buy some at-the-money puts on XLU utility stocks, and I'll probably buy some calls or sell some put spreads, which is a quasi-bullish bet on energy stocks. And so obviously the risks are that utilities continue to rally and energy continues to drop. But if there's any mean reversion, whether it be utilities going lower and energy higher, which is our best case, but you don't even need that to make money. You could have, say, energy stall and utility stocks go down, or vice versa. In any of those scenarios, you're quite likely to make money, which is why it's a higher probability bet than, on average, all else being equal, just buying a stock, and making a directional bet. So just wanted to share that. Maybe that's something you want to try again. I had this tool built for me to find these things very quickly. And so whether it's something you organize, you own broker software in a way you can find this quickly, or you use something like the market rover tool, I think it is very helpful to have something, I guess, where you can see these things very quickly, and see we also have it so that we know when a sector is short-term bullish or medium-term bullish, bearish, or whatever, and when those changes happen, and that also allows us to keep track of it all. So anyway, I hope this is helpful, and give us a thumbs up, like if you enjoy this, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.